The time is 6:30. All comrades rise. The time is 6:30. A reminder to take note of this month's guiding principle. Consider the welfare of those around you. Make productive decisions. Consider the welfare of those around you. Have a nice day.
Hey man, what's wrong with you? You've been sulking all morning. Something I did?
No, it's not you. Just losing my nerve, I guess. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
You're not fine. You're an angsty mess.
Drop it, Cyrus.
This isn't about your occupation assignment.
What if it is?
Really? You've got to be kidding me. You've been dying for this day to come. That's all I ever hear you talk about.
I was looking forward to it. So, Weiss.
Oh. Come on, man. Don't overthink it. Okay, yeah, Weiss got the short straw. That's a shame for him. It happens. But it doesn't mean all the assignments are bad.
What if I get the short straw? It could happen to me.
Look, Justin, you know that every decision the camaraderie makes, everything it asks of you, is for the benefit of the people, for the benefit of you. It's not going to set you up for failure. That would make the system look bad. And you don't even know for sure that you're going
Weiss hasn't shown his face more than twice since his occupation assignment. And when he did, there were these awful dark circles under his eyes. He hasn't slept in weeks, and he's no pansy when it comes to this kind of thing, so it's getting to him. It's going to be terrible. I know I'm not going to be able to handle it.
The camaraderie would never do anything to hurt you. Come on, you're completely overthinking this.
You're right. You're right. So which assignment do you think you're going to get?
Well, I don't have to think about that for another year.
Yeah? But which one would you want to get?
What?
Which assignment do you want to get?
Funny. You know that doesn't matter. If we all went around choosing for ourselves, the community would lose its balance in a matter of weeks. Hey, did you hear that the urban renovation project was approved yesterday evening? I just found out. I mean, think of how different things are going to be. Families living in tenement housing are finally going to live in real units. That's huge. Now, when we call ourselves an equal people, we won't just be spewing.
Good morning, boys. Justin? Cyrus?
Good morning, officer.
Have you heard about the gratitude parades this afternoon?
Yes, I'll be in attendance.
Justin?
I won't, actually.
And why is that?
Oh, I have my occupation assignment for 3.
Your occupation assignment. Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible how fast you've grown. Oh, congratulations. You have a nice day. All right?
You too. Oh,
And remember, the camaraderie provides.
you know, I wouldn't mind being a government official. Seems like a pretty cool job.
Dream all you want. It's not your choice.
Well, maybe it should be.
What?
I'm just saying. Maybe it'd be nice to choose your own occupation.
Hey man, it's gotten into you. Don't let the stress get to you.
What do you mean?
What?
Do you really think the camaraderie is watching us every second of every day? I never see cameras, and when I do, which is like once in a blue moon, they're all cracked or out of operation. If the camaraderie is trying to surveil us, it is doing a terrible job.
Look, I wouldn't be so disrespectful if I was you. It's no secret that they would pay closest attention now. I mean, now is when they assign our jobs, which is basically our entire future. So for heaven's sakes, keep it down.
Don't say heaven.
Wes, how have you been?
Well, I am breathing clearly.
Oh, we haven't seen you in weeks. Where have you been?
Training. Takes up gobs of time.
It's been difficult.
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Oh,
His assignment is this afternoon, and he's very dramatic about it.
Oh, come on. Look, Justin, don't be concerned about your assignment. The camaraderie is looking out for you. It always does.
You want to play?
Why not? I have a few minutes to spare. How's this year going, Cyrus?
Please don't ask me that.
I just did.
It's actually pretty great. It's a lot of work, but the school administration is finally starting to assign me classes I like. No more history, no more science. I'm doing what I love, communications.
Senior year was pretty fun. I took all medical courses.
Really? So did I. Just out of curiosity, did they prepare you for
I
your
told you I'm
job?
not supposed to talk about it.
I was just curious.
Look, Justin, the job involves a lot more than medicine.
Hello, Justin. Make yourself at home. Take a deep breath. There's nothing to be concerned about, nothing at all. The news you're about to receive is happy news. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Good. Good. Throughout the years, we've been looking out for you, taking special note of your character, your interests, your specialties in particular. Taking all of these into consideration, we will assign you an occupation that you will prosper in. Now, before I go on any further, you should know that the decision is going to be made by the Occupation Board, which is composed of some of the most highly respected officials of the camaraderie. You should really feel honored. They have found you to be a very remarkable young man. Today, you officially become part of the camaraderie. You may enter. It's on the record that you, Justin Kurt, have rather passionate tendencies. I praise you that you have never directly offended the camaraderie. Now, given that you have... What was this? Why wasn't I told about this beforehand?
Here.
Mr. Justin Kurt, 3 hours and 20 minutes ago, you were socializing with your comrade, Cyrus Priest, were you not?
I was.
Regarding the thoughts that you communicated, were they spontaneously shared or calculated?
What? I don't know.
Mr. Kurt! We had a very specific occupation assigned to you until you spoke out against the camaraderie. Now we may be forced to reconsider your situation.
Wait, why?
Know that you're not in trouble, all right? The actions of the moment do not negate the actions of the lifetime. I suggest that we...
Mr. Comprior, with all due respect, please maintain a temporary silence. You now have a choice. You can take the job that your good friend Mr. Wesley Bayfire was assigned, or you can pursue a route that less trustworthy adolescents do. For example, serving as a medical test subject for the camaraderie.
Objection! This young man's actions were consistent with his recorded personality traits. Given the context of the situation, we can dismiss this with a mere warning.
Mr.
It's
Comprior!
on the files that he's very analytical. This is not a dangerous habit.
Mr. Comprior,
Recall the potentially tumultuous encounter he had in his 6th year of school.
What?
Page 47 on the record.
Mr.
His
Comprior!
skill helped him immensely in his event of social problem solving. He prevented a physical fight. Then he proceeded...
Silence!
Are we safe in the assumption that you would rather choose Mr. Bayfire's assignment?
Where's his assignment?
Yes, we now have a spot to fill.
He failed the first few weeks of training, Justin.
What do you mean? Was he reassigned?
You are not to be asking questions at this time.
Answer the following with honesty. Are you hesitant about Mr. Bayfire's occupation because of his apparent failure?
I don't know. I didn't know he was failing. I was afraid to ask, so I didn't.
Mr. Kurt, allow me to explain a very important concept, one that will be critical for your new occupation. Fear.
Fear.
Can do unspeakable things to a person, particularly fear of the unknown.
It can change an entire mentality, mar a life of good deeds in a mere second. It pushes a good man out of selfish interest to lash out at those who love and protect
The
him.
camaraderie does not rule by fear.
Our mission is to shield individuals from harm. Machiavelli's foolish idea that it is better for a leader to be feared than loved is a philosophy of the past.
Machiavelli knows that.
That detail is not important.
The point is, control enforced by fear is only temporary.
Tell me, Mr. Kurt, what is the cause of a revolution?
A group of people wanting to make a change.
Indeed.
And they fear that if change does not come, all roads will lead to destruction. They selfishly believe that a martyr's death and the destruction of others will bring good.
Do you think that an efficient government would use such a complex emotion as fear to control millions of people?
It would be unwise.
Yes.
And so, the camaraderie employs fear's rival, trust. The relationship between the camaraderie and its people is one built on mutual trust.
Do you understand, Mr. Kurtz?
May we proceed in assigning Mr. Kurt's occupation?
Yes.
You will be working for the government, in close communication with some of the most dignified members of the camaraderie. This is a remarkable honor. Your occupation is at the local prison. The instructions on this
Mr.
occupation...
Comprior, with the highest respect, given the unfamiliar traits of Mr. Kurtz that we have observed today, it is best that his assignment be disclosed with the utmost care. Please step down.
Mr. Kurt, as you are well aware, after each criminal trial, the accused is either acquitted or convicted. Can you tell me what happens if the defendant is convicted?
He is sent away to a rehabilitation facility. Then he starts his life over.
And do you think it is wise of us, Mr. Kurt, to allow these criminals of great offense to live while their victims do not?
I have no say in the matter.
If you did have a say, what would it be?
Speak.
Go on.
For the really bad crimes, I don't think letting them live is wise, nor fair to the victims and the camaraderie.
Indeed. Which is why we do not let them live.
I'm sorry?
Mr. Kurt, do you expect that we face resistance from those who are about to be executed?
You kill them?
Focus on the issue at hand.
Do you expect that we face resistance?
Of course. The camaraderie has always told us that under no circumstances would it harm a human being.
In the minds of the convicted, there is no such killing.
They do not know they are to die until the last breath leaves their lungs.
So you lie to
The
them,
camaraderie does not lie.
but you don't tell them that they're going to die.
Out of our benevolence, we inform them that they have been acquitted and that they are being sent into their final health examination before their return to home.
During this time, the examiner draws blood and administers a fatal injection. Then the body is removed.
No knowledge of the death is disclosed to the populace.
What about the family? You don't tell the family.
No.
Why in God's name?
Please refrain from inappropriate religious references.
You must place your trust in the camaraderie. Doubt is the dangerous precursor to fear.
The criminal never knows he's about to die. This way, there is no unnecessary struggle.
If one believes he is to be rewarded, he will comply. Bear in mind that it is not right to allow these criminals to live. They are dangerous to the welfare of our nation.
Now, Mr. Kurt, we are trusting you with the greatest amount of confidential information by assigning you as the prison examiner. Breach this trust, and there will be grave consequences. Do you understand?
You're asking me to kill my comrades. With all due respect, I don't see how I can do that. Do I have other options?
It is truly a shame that you would consider rejecting this opportunity.
We've run over time. We'll convene
This
again
matter
at a-
must not be postponed.
Justin, do you accept the occupation of prison examiner?
There has to be some other choice.
Justin.
I can't do
Very
that.
well.
Given that you have rejected the occupation of prisoner examiner, your alternative occupation is that of the test subject.
I am sure you are aware of what it entails.
I am aware, but I never said I wanted
Please,
that
no
occupation.
interruptions.
This occupation requires a high pain tolerance.
Test subjects are rewarded for their compliance and occasional physical disfigurement with numerous social benefits.
Wait!
In the unlikely event that anesthesia or post-surgery medication is not available for an experiment, The test subject may take up to a month off of work to recover, with no effect on his daily payment.
There has to be another choice.
The mental preparation process for your new occupation of test subject will begin next Tuesday.
I don't want that occupation!
Enough, Mr. Kurt. Do you not think that you deserve this occupation?
Perhaps he does not deserve it, if he is so disrespectful to those who have his best interests in mind.
He is exposing signs of egocentric behavior.
This is extremely dangerous.
Justin, do you understand the honor of being assigned prison examiner?
Yes, I do.
The system works towards the well-being of the people.
The system ensures that all involved are in an equal state of peace, safe from criminal offenses.
Ignorance is often contended.
Can you think of a more benevolent process?
I don't know.
Or would he best be suited as a test subject?
Justin, you must make your choice. The prison examiner is acquitted from all responsibility.
Not responsible.
You will be carrying out orders for the good of the camaraderie.
We need vocal confirmation.
What is your answer?
Speak now.
Justin!
I accept. I accept the occupation.
Repeat after me. I, Justin Kurt, swear to maintain a firm commitment to the camaraderie.
I, Justin Kurt, swear to maintain a firm commitment to the camaraderie.
All of my words, actions, and decisions will reflect this commitment.
All of my words, actions, and decisions will reflect this commitment.
I understand that sharing information about my occupation is strictly prohibited.
I understand that sharing information about my occupation is strictly prohibited.
I swear to protect the confidential information I will be granted.
I swear to protect the confidential information I will be granted.
Long live the camaraderie.
Long live the camaraderie!
Long live the camaraderie.
Sorry about the lights. We've been instructed to run electricity at 60% this weekend.
Why?
The children keep forgetting to turn off their lights when they leave their rooms. So, the camaraderie cut down our electricity usage to teach them a lesson. Justin, when are you going to have a few children of your own?
Oh, God. The application process for marriage is awful. I just haven't got the time.
Hey, you're getting kind of bold to still be on your own. Pretty soon they're going to select a match without your saying it.
So, when are the kids coming home?
Any minute now. School's been running overtime lately. I wish it didn't. And I have an extra mouth to feed. My niece.
Oh, Talia.
She's been struggling lately. I don't blame her. Poor thing doesn't know if she's ever going to see her mother again. It's horrible.
What happened to her mother?
She's been acting really strange lately. Some mental issues, I think. The camaraderie stepped in.
Well, it's good Talia has you. You're such a good influence.
Well, I can at least tell her what's right and wrong. Can't say I'm nearly as smart as her, though. I can't remember anything from school at all.
Cyrus, you forgot everything the moment we graduated.
I'm not going to deny that. But we've got to remember history, yeah? Those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Do you remember who said that?
No. Not like you would either. You were never a history whiz.
I wasn't, but I was good in science, medicine, that sort of thing.
Talia's taken this interest in the working of the human mind. Psychology. I'm worried. All she ever does is talk back all the time, says I can't boss her around, all that nonsense.
She's been like that ever since she could talk.
Hey, I'm home! There better be food waiting.
Speak of the devil, literally. Hey, nerd!
I thought I heard another voice.
No, just me. Where were you just now?
Oh, I just went back to my mom's house to get some
Hey, you know
stuff.
you're not supposed to go back there without an escort.
Come on, I don't think it was a really big deal. Like, what is the point? Why are you being such a...
What do we have here?
I just thought that they might have some information on biology.
Or psychology?
Yeah, maybe, who knows? Look at these covers. These books look like they're really old.
You shouldn't be dropping them then.
Oh, shut up. Look, this one is a particular gem. It is so old that the statistics are all out of whack.
What do you mean?
Well, it's got this stuff about lifespan. Did you know that people used to live into their 80s? It's ridiculous. Who lives that long? I mean, what would you even do? They have like 20, 30 years on us.
Really?
Yeah, look, there's an entire chart of a lifespan, year by year.
I tell you, these books seem a little unreliable. Where did you get them?
Well, you know, I just found them lying around.
It's okay. You can tell me.
Well, I went to my mom's house.
Tommy.
I was going up into the attic to get some boxes, and I just came across them up there. These books look like they're from the Occident.
The Occident? And you picked them up? What were you thinking?
Well, I just thought that they might have some really good information.
Talia, you shouldn't have these. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. In 2040, the average life expectancy was 79 years? Oh, come on, that is ridiculous. This was brought on by worldwide efforts towards decreasing poverty. This progress declined dramatically due to the rise of the Stormboat Revolution? Yeah, this isn't good. Look, you don't want to get in trouble with the camaraderie, especially with your occupation coming up so soon.
Do you have any more of these?
Well, yeah, I've got some in my room.
Come
I
on,
don't...
show me. You can't keep secrets like this from me. It's okay, Cyrus.
Just curious.
Please,
it's a good
excuse us
thing.
for a moment.
Oh,
Cyrus, come on.
What is the big deal?
You're not supposed to have these.
Whatever.
We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are healed. Thoughts for next meeting, page 22, they. Philosophers of our age, Simone Weil. Soon as men know that they can kill without fear of punishment, or blame, they kill. Or at least encourage killers with approving smiles. To see and listen to the wicked is itself the beginning of wickedness. Confucius. Shakespeare. I am in blood. Stepped in so far that should I stop to wade no more, returning where tears is to the war. Old Testament. Thou shalt not kill. Yeah, I bet. Here, sit down. Please. This is only going to take a second. What's your height?
5'6".
Your weight?
120 pounds.
And age?
Come on, don't you know this? 16.
How old are you?
I said 16.
Congratulations on your acquittal, Talia. You'll be taken home very soon. I'm required to run a couple of tests on you before you leave.
Are there needles involved?
If you want, I can skip to the final procedure. It saves you a few needle jabs.
You're allowed to do that.
It makes no difference anyway.
What do you mean?
It's all just a formality, really. Don't worry about it. If you want, I
No, just go on. Just do it. Jab me. There are plenty of years ahead of me where I'll have to deal with needles, so I might as well face it now. Come on, jab me.
So why are you so afraid of needles? Any particular reason?
I guess it's just the idea of needles. They either force something in me or out of me. It stings whichever way. You know, Justin, I really didn't think they were going to let me go. I was scared out of my mind. I think the acquittal had mostly to do with my age.
We shouldn't talk about the trial.
Come on.
Talia, I can't.
You've always listened to my problems. Has that changed for some reason?
Go ahead. Talk. Breathe in. And exhale. Think happy thoughts. Lots of happy thoughts.
I guess they must have seen that I wasn't trying to do anything bad. I just had a couple of books.
Talia, the trial wasn't just about the books, was it?
A lot of it was about my mom. Apparently, my mother was part of a formal resistance movement against the camaraderie. They sent her to rehabilitation without a blink. I haven't seen her since.
I had no idea.
You know, she was always saying that she felt caged ever since I can remember. I thought she was a lunatic. I was so annoyed by her complaining and her secret counsels and her random outbursts that I almost reported her once.
Oh.
Just didn't make any sense until she was gone. Why'd I dismiss her? She had thoughts, valid thoughts that spread to my own after a while, but I just pushed them out of my head. Didn't really make much sense until she was gone. And I miss her. God, I miss her. I miss her silly jokes and her cooking, and Uncle Cyrus is great, you know, but he's not Mom. There's something contagious about the energy she gave off. It felt wrong to ignore her. I just want my mom back.
I'm sorry.
Now, after everything's all said and done, I just really want to get rid of the camaraderie. Justin, are you okay?
Get out of here. Go now. You can't stay here. Go out the back. Go now.
Mr. Kurt, administer the injection immediately. You are acquitted from all responsibility. Administer the injection immediately.
Why should I? Why the hell should I? She is 16! 16!
What was that voice? Hey, seriously, what is going on? This isn't funny!
Mr. Kurt, this is your final warning. You now have a choice. You can do exactly as directed, or face the consequences of refusing.
Is that what you call a choice? How is that a choice? I know what you're going to do if I refuse. Tell me the truth.
Administer the injection.
For once, just tell me the damn truth.
Administer the injection or you will die.
you really want to martyr?
Continue with the procedure, or her fate will be worse than death. Choose the option that best considers the welfare of those around you. Make the right decision.
Is there one?
There is always a right decision.
I can't let you suffer.
You must make your choice.
The prison examiner is acquitted from all responsibility. The department does not lie. People administer the injection of
I, Justin Kurt, swear to maintain a firm commitment to the camaraderie. All of my words, actions, and decisions Long live the camaraderie! Long live the camaraderie! Long live the camaraderie!
My dearest friend, you know me. You have known me for years, but you could not begin to fathom the wickedness that possessed me in a moment of blind passion. I killed the wrong enemy. I am nothing more than a monster, a villain exalted as a hero, the poison that crushes our society. Your niece was not sent to rehabilitation.
I killed her. I beg of you, Cyrus, make me suffer, make her death matter. You are not acquitted from responsibility. No one is.
Emily Midgley. Wow. So we had a student matinee this week, and the students came in and saw this play, and they had a lot of questions for you afterwards, didn't they? What was their reaction?
I was trying to get out to go to Latin class, and they were, all, will you write a sequel, please, please. I'm not really sure. I mean, one person came up to me and was like, please call me when you write one. I'm like, I will. I would if I had. But yeah, I was really surprised by all the positivity, and I'm considering perhaps writing a sequel. I need ideas, obviously.
What do you think? Sequel?